Sending data.
JB all day. Oh, fuck you, JB. I'll kick your ass in Smash Bros.
All right, are we back on? Yeah, we're back on. Okay. Sorry, we got copyright struck by the intro music. So for those that are unaware, that have not been following me on my socials the last couple of days, that is my new track with Raji Ban called Toxic, and it is sampling. Is it Belle Biv DeVoe? How do you spell it? Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe. Poison, and obviously the AI has probably registered that as the original and has caused doesn't know, the AI probably doesn't realize that we've got that sample cleared, so done it all officially, and that's coming out on Friday. So yeah, that's that. It's a fun little beat. I mean, Raji killed it. I mean, Raji made the original idea, so and he asked for me to get involved, and I boosted it a little bit. You know, I can't say that I've done a crazy amount of work on it, but it definitely works. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. But massive shout out to Raji. He's absolutely one to watch. I really like what he's doing. So yeah, I call him Raji. He says it's Haji Ban. Sounds completely wrong. So anyway, from now on, he's called Raji, and I've told him this. I'm like, if you're gonna kind of if you're gonna now start having some new fans in North America, you're definitely getting called Raji. Hang on, let's have a look, see what you guys are saying. I haven't really got much of a plan for this. I've I just thought I'd give you a little update. We've been kind of setting some new things up. I had some new problems in my studio. I don't know if you can notice here. See, all the walls are exposed now. That's all the material that was behind the fabric. I had to take the fabric off. To fix a bunch of electrical issues. They're fixed now, but now I've got to get the fabric fixed, and it's an absolute pain in the ass finding the fabric and getting the work done. So it just all takes time. That's why it looks like shit right now. What kind of socks is Nate wearing? Nate, I haven't seen you wear anything other than Black Book socks for months.
I'm going to change it up a little. Not Black Book. However, I have the exclusive Black Book Miami t-shirt. You can only buy it this Saturday at Toe Jam.
Are you wearing it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's a great shirt. Great colored pink. Has a whole back print. You guys should buy it. It's really good.
There we go. That's Nate, you're doing a good job there. You're doing all my promo for me.
Someone has to do it.
So yeah, what else is going on? But yeah, anyway, I had a holiday. Was out in Bali. I was out with the Fisher family, which was a lot of fun, and we did very little. Driving around on scooters, eating a lot, sweating my ass off, and avoiding going surfing. So yeah, but I was just I was thinking earlier. I was just like, I'll come online, and I thought I'd answer some questions, and I don't know. I was actually thinking more about. I was thinking it'd be good to kind of maybe see about if anyone comes up with any interesting questions on things that I could answer in regards to production and production tips or anything that anyone's trying to figure out. I thought I'd dive into that stuff. So if you have any questions, let me know. Well, here we go. There's the first question. How did you hear Raji's track? Raji sent it to me. And I loved it. But I heard it sounding and hitting quite different. So I asked him if I could get the project, and that's when he asked if I'd be interested in getting involved. And initially, I was like, "No, let me just try and make something, you know, that I feel good about first, and then we can talk about it." And then yeah, it kind of happened. So it took, actually, honestly, it's really funny because if you heard the before and after, it doesn't really sound crazy different at all. I actually worked on it quite a lot. I found it really, really hard to get the sound, to get that track hitting the way that I felt like it needed to hit. It was a lot of work, but yeah, anyway. But shout out to Raji. He deserves the props on that one. Okay, so let me scroll through. You've been asking questions. Chris, do you think you'll ever do a gig in Aberdeen again or nearby? I don't know. I haven't really spoken to anyone about it. I'm completely down. I mean, I still have anywhere in the UK. That's probably one of the few places that I still return to because I've got family up there. So I'm there all the time, but it's also nice to just switch off when I'm going there. Nate, give me a shout if you see any questions that you think are interesting.
Did you play it again for the Wankers?
You want me to play the song again?
No, I was cracking a joke about Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Those guys. I don't know if anyone saw the post that I put up yesterday, but there was a couple of kids that turned up late, turned up late to the show and were holding up a sign saying "Play Toxic," and I turned down the booth monitors and I shouted at them that they shouldn't have been back in the hotel rooms having a wank. They should have got there earlier because I played it first track. So it's their fault. Right, fuck this. There's loads of questions.
You want to have them too?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't wank. Okay. All right, where do I start? Oh, has my Wikipedia been updated? Let's have a look. For anyone that was on the last stream, I was talking about how Pete Tong had kind of caused me a lot of problems by yes. Look at that. I'm English finally.
You want to share the screen?
Yeah. So look at this. England. It was previously saying I'm Scottish, which I'm not. I lived there, but I'm not Scottish. There's a lot of singles missing. Need some updating. Yeah. Okay. So, what else have we got? I've been listening to Dubai Dublin with Armin van Helden a bunch recently. Do you have any exciting collabs coming up? I do. Hey, 2 seconds, Nate.
Yeah.
You notice that computer's starting to like sound like it's a way to take off.
Yeah, fans.
That's not normal, is it? Guys, give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Sorry about that. Someone's sick in the family, so I'm just getting an update on it. Right, Chris, do you think it's better to finish more tracks to get better, or to try beat it into submission to get it where it needs to be, even though it's taking a long time? Yeah, that's a pretty good question. I don't think there's really a right answer. I think you kind of, what's the best way to explain this? I think it can be really, really hard to be self-critical, kind of. It can be really difficult to analyze the quality of your own work and separate that feeling of like being excited and having really enjoyed the process of making the music. You know, sometimes I remember when I think back to when I was first making music, I think I'd be excited about the music because I was excited that I'd enjoyed making the song. I think back to it and the music was shit, you know? And I think like it can be really difficult to identify what is actually a good idea and what isn't. So with that said, I do think it's just important to try and keep moving forward, whether that's on moving forward on just a few projects or just working on loads of stuff and just keeping kind of like sharpening your tools, just trying to get better and better at making music. I think it's just like anything, you know, if you were learning a language, you're not likely to get fluent at the language unless you practice it often and have conversations with people in that language. It's the same as music. I think it's really important to keep working on making music, learn how to improve, and I think things will get better. Or it won't, and you're fucked. It'll never get better. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things you have to kind of like figure out for yourself. And sometimes you'll have people around you that'll tell you, you know, this doesn't sound very good. Or some people, you know, or people point out that something's great that you think isn't. I think it's great to have people around you that you're able to share your music to and get their feedback and opinions. Right, here we go. My clap sounds louder when there's less stuff fighting in the mix. What would you suggest? Might be a beginner question. Turn it down. Simple. Not everything has to be technical. If it sounds too loud, turn it down. Serum V2, have you tried it yet? A little bit. It's very, very, very cool. It's really, really cool. I think I love what Steve has done. I love the way he's designed it. There's evidently been loads and loads of thought put into it, and I've never, bar like an update to Ableton, I don't think I've ever seen so many people talk about a new piece of software as this. It's really, really exciting for him. Really, really exciting. Any status on the song with Bonobo? Yep. Coming out this year. There we go. What else? What's your quantization number when you make bass lines? Well, mine's a little bit of a cheat. I'll show you what I do. So this is like a, you see it? Yeah. Open this up. So I don't know why it's like this, but the Ableton quantizers sound different to the Logic quantizers. So I got a friend. It was actually Martin Eichen. Martin Eichen exported the Logic 16th swings grooves, and he made groove files for me, so I can actually use the Logic grooves instead of the Ableton grooves. So that's what I use here. I always have them set up in my project, but I think the where are the other grooves? I can't remember where the where's all the normal ones? I don't even know where the normal ones are. Anyway, so that's what I use. I use Logic groove. I just think it sounds better. It sounds different to the Ableton ones. I can never get things to swing the way that I wanted it to. What else?
Couple of questions about Serum 2.
Okay, go on. Ask me.
Just Serum 2 thoughts. Are you using it?
I just spoke about it.
Oh.
Give us Nate Cam, for fuck's sake. Okay. Isn't he delightful?
Hi, Chad.
What else?
Someone was asking, is there a maximum age to be a big producer? I'm almost 28 years old and only did some big releases with 30, et cetera, et cetera. My music hasn't had a big audience. I'll never stop because I love it.
I shouldn't laugh. I'm just thinking he just said he was 28. I'm fucking 42. Jesus. I don't think there is. I think like, well, yeah, maybe there is. There's definitely problems with, you know, there's definitely certain negatives with age, you know, like it just like kind of understanding like the core of your audience, like the core, the thing that like the way that people live and you know what they're into, the way they enjoy nights out and things like that. That kind of changes a little bit being older, but like I know plenty of people that are older, you know, way older than me that have got very, very like cutting edge ideas and kind of like approaches to sound and things like that that I think is really exciting. It's just really down to the individual to stay fresh and come up with ideas that kind of inspire people. I think it's quite easy though to, and I do notice a lot of you know some friends, some colleagues along the years have kind of like not moved with the times very well, and not kind of like evolved, and kind of you know I see a lot of people get to a point where they're like they really don't like the way that younger people live, enjoy music, party. They don't and maybe don't make any attempt to kind of like understand it. I don't really think there's like necessarily bad music. It just might not be music that connects to you. But I like, and there's definitely lots of music that doesn't really resonate with me that I consider like really modern. But I always try to like listen to it and understand what someone else could take from it. And I like doing that. I think that's really fun. And I think doing things like that, having an attitude towards music like that, rather than having an attitude like everything's shit that's being done now. I think that's the sort of thing that can help keep you young and have the chance to be relevant. I'm not sure if I described that the best way, but something like that. What else?
There's another really good one. When you first started to gain recognition on your music, what was the thing that clicked? Are there production formulas or habits that you noticed really started to make a difference? And then they continue on with like I feel like I start so many great ideas I love and enjoy, but I have trouble finishing them. Quality issues, yada yada. Thanks for coming on here.
Okay, no problem. So, yeah, look, finishing songs is really hard for everyone because it's like one of the best things that I ever heard was no one ever finishes working on a song. You just stop working on it. And I completely agree with that. I can keep working on things for forever. Honestly, there's some records that I've released that I've actually changed the masters of on Spotify after it's been released because I was like, I still think I can improve it. it can be difficult to let go of things, but we have to move on. It's sort of I, I've said this loads of times before. I don't know whether it's like I think it's like a human nature thing where I feel like some people are like resistant to finishing things because, or resistant to putting things out. Even they're the two stages that I notice a lot of people kind of fail at: putting music out to the world, or even just finishing the song. And I don't know whether it's like a protection mechanism to kind of like protect against ridicule, because at the end of the day, it's quite exposing. Kind of, it's quite you're quite vulnerable when you release music, you know, because you're opening yourself up to opinion, whether that's good or bad, often very bad, and it can be quite difficult for people to deal with. So, but I just think it's really important to just move forward and be bold and, you know, put your best foot forward. And that's what I did. That was where that was one of the things that started to be unlocked with me. Was I was just like, I gave myself time limits where I was like, I need to make some stuff happen, you know, within this amount of time, and just send it out to DJs and, you know, hope that it starts to get played. And I sent it out to some really, I sent music out to some really cool DJs, and they all started playing it, and it's just started building hype, and that's really what happened. Were you always planning to be a dance music artist when you started? Yes. I've always loved dance music. I love it. I think it's just the best. Right, what else? Any other ones, Nate?
Check your phone real quick, and I'll go find another message. Good job.
Okay.
Advice for getting first track signed.
Make something good. Right, what can I advise to someone getting their first track signed? Well, first off, I'll give you a reminder. You don't need to sign your track to someone. That's and I can see why it would be attractive to get a song signed to someone, but you don't need to do that anymore. You can absolutely self-publish, and there's lots of very talented artists that are doing that now and having great results. So you don't have to find a label. Having a label can be like a blessing and a curse. You kind of the economics for a label for releasing a song are really quite poor. I don't think most people realize how little money there is in running a record label. So if you kind of reverse engineer that, and you start looking at the costs of what it takes to actually put out a song, you start to realize that, well, if the labels are not making much money, predominantly labels will do whatever they can to kind of keep costs down as much as possible, to give it the greatest chance of breaking even or losing as little money as possible. So I feel like what ends up happening is labels end up being like, a lot of people sign a record to a label based on their hopes of the best case scenario of what that record label can bring to that artist. And so often, like most of the time, like that expectation will not get met, and then you'll be left with that you've signed your rights for the record off to a label that is not doing anything with it. I call that copyright squatting. So you know they're owning the rights to your song, and they're doing fuck all for it. That can be that's really, really common now. That's not everyone. There's great labels out there that care. I consider Black Book to be one. I don't run it I don't run it for profit. I run it because I give a shit about what I do. I think I'd hope that most people feel that. And but yeah, it can be difficult to kind of like figure out which labels are the good ones. I think if you had the choice between signing to a bad label or self-releasing, I'd always choose self-releasing, always. So okay, I'm going to address a bunch of things I see in my head. I promise you is coming. I promise you, and maybe it'll be next. Who knows? There's a lot of songs coming out this year. A lot. Nice CB2 glass, Chris. Actually, this is a good question. What's your opinion on phones at raves? I mean, I don't really give as much of a shit as everyone else does. I think it's like, look, I think let's just take phones in general. Let's take phones at a meal, right? I think it's good. I think it's a good idea to put your phone down and have a conversation with the people that are there. Enjoy the moment. You know, that is. And if you sat at a dinner table and someone sat at the phone, and you're at dinner for an hour and a half, and someone's on their phone for an hour of that, that's not good. However, if it's someone's birthday, you're at a dinner table, and a cake is coming out, I've got absolutely no problem with someone filming that moment. That's a really nice moment to be remembered. Isn't that exactly the same when you go to see Rufus and they play Inner Bloom? You know, it's completely feasible that they're playing an hour and a half set and you're having the best moment of your life. You're having the best time of your life, and you don't have your phone in your pocket. You don't have your phone out, and then you pull it out for Inner Bloom and you film the moment that is just like the best moment that you're having at the show. I think that's fine. There's no fucking problem with that. Now, if someone stood there on the dance floor fucking around on social media or something for an hour or an hour and a half, that's shit. That's not that great. But if someone wants to film one of the moments in the show, do it. I don't give a fuck. So
if I see anyone look at a TikTok and you're in the crowd, I'm taking your phone and smashing it. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. If you have a phone you love, Swedish House Mafia, that's pretty heavy. Would you ever play at the Sphere? I got asked to. I got asked to play for the anima shows, and I've been there. I think it's fantastic. I just don't think I do a great job there. That's not my kind. Like that's not my sort of thing. That's not playing to my strengths. If I have any strengths, I'm not sure that's it. All right, let me just scroll back and see what's said. So many messages. Okay. Jesse RK. I have a music background, but know nothing about producing. But I have vision for tracks. Where do I start, like software-wise? Well, Ableton. If you have Ableton's a great piece of software. There's light versions of it. There's cheaper versions of it. That's I think that's one of the best pieces of software you can use now. There's others. There's Bitwig, which is probably maybe technically a little better than Ableton. I can't fully get my head around it, but there's Cubase, Logic. If you're a Apple user, then Logic's really good. GarageBand is free. There's loads of stuff you can make. You can make music loads of ways, or try work with an engineer. That's another option as well. If you've got ideas, but you don't have the technical know-how. try to work with someone that does, and try and unlock your ideas. And there's lots of people like that out there now. Right, where else? When do you plan to do Black Book in San Diego Park again? Is that what it was called? San Diego Park?
Here, Chris, check your phone real quick. Sorry.
Yeah. I can confirm I'm coming back to San Diego. I've got a date, but you'll have to guess the venue. I think it's really exciting. So I think it's really, really exciting. But I'm going to come back in. I think they're just still figuring it all out. 2nd of August. Boom. I'm coming back. There we go. Clip that one.
I don't think that was public.
Oh, well, it is now. I love the internet. Okay. What was the context? This is a good one. Well, what was the context to you getting Noizu to change his name and sound? All right. So, man, I'm trying to think what's the best way to explain this without sounding shitty. Basically, okay, Jacob is really talented. I've known him for years, and Noizu's real name is Jacob Plant. He's a very talented producer, and he was kind of like maybe around 2016 or. But at that point in his career, he'd made lots of different sounds and kind of. I wouldn't say had the most consistent of like sounds as a producer. And he'd started sending me some stuff that was like more housey. And it was sounding good. And then I can't remember what year it was, must have been 2017 or 16, one of those years. Skrillex called me, asking me if I would get involved with him to curate the Hausler album. And obviously I said yes. I ended up getting involved with it. But it was kind of like, it was slightly late in the process. A lot of the tracks had been chosen, and but not all of them. And Jacob had just sent me a track, the Laser Beams track, and it was called Jacob Plant Laser Beams. And basically, this is gonna sound really bad, but like, I knew that there was a preconception about what the music was under the name Jacob Plant, and I was really confident that if I played it to the rest of the team for the Hausler album, that I didn't think they would connect with it because of the name. So I spoke to Jacob and I said, look, this is my opinion. I think you're building a sound here. I think you're developing something really nice. I just don't think it's going to make a lot of sense with the rest of what you've been doing the last few years. If you'd be down to change your name and like put this out as a new project, as a new alias, I'll play it to the team and I think it can work. And he's like, cool, I'll do it. And he came up with the name Noizu, and that was the first release, Noizu Laser Beams, and it came out on Hausler, and it worked out really, really good. And honestly, that conversation was not nice to have, because having conversations like that, if taken the wrong way, are really, really negative. And of course, it's like, should it be like that? Maybe not. But is it often like that? Yes. Perception is quite a big thing in the industry, and that was essentially what happened. And I've talked to Jacob loads about this, and it was like he really felt like it was a maybe I think it was something that he might have actually ended up kind of deciding on himself, like later down the line. It just helped him that I was brutally honest with him, and told him what I thought, and he acted on it. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So yeah. It's a pretty mad story, to be honest with you. Am I special guest for Ultra Sunday? No, no, I'm not, I've got no involvement in Ultra this year. It all went to shit last year. I'm not involved this year. So, and then what else? Yeah, I'm doing the Toe Jam thing. I was gonna pop down to space, but I'm not there. I'm here. So, and that's happening tonight. So yeah. I had too much to do here, and then the flights didn't work out.
There's a good question here that I feel like you'll resonate or have a good answer for.
Uh huh.
Do you always make a track with the intention of performing it
No,
live?
no. Do I always make a track with the intention of playing it live? No, I don't. But I often do. I often think about how it'll sound in my set. But yeah, like lately, I've definitely been making a lot of stuff that are just like it's been the last thing I've been thinking about. What else? Am I going to play Messi in camp? Yeah, probably. That thing absolutely boots off. I can't believe how big that song's got. It's got really, really big. I do think we had an update on that. I do think we ended up making contact. I don't think she's approving any remixes. I might be tripping. I think she'd approve a re-sing of it. Who's going to re-sing that? She's fucking phenomenal. She's absolutely phenomenal. So,
What is going on with the wall in the background?
yeah, it's fucked. The fabric's off. So I've got to get it fixed. It's really annoying. Boss, you still remember that Maximum track from Coachella? Yes, I do. I just sent that to another producer actually to work on. I gave him the stems. Yeah, so what else? So has anyone got any questions about like music production approach or anything like that? Or, Toxic Project. I should do that, but there isn't actually going to be an easy way to show what I've done there because the way I ended up finishing it was really kind of stupid, and there's a lot of flattened audio. So I'd end up having to open up 10 different projects just to show a few different sounds. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. My thoughts on Tool Room's Academy. I don't know anything about it, honestly. I'm sure it's great. I mean, Tool Room's a well-run label. What's one small production detail that most people wouldn't notice in your tracks, but you spend a lot of time perfecting? There's a lot of them. What's a good example? What's something that I do? Well, yeah, fuck. That's a really good question. I really spend a lot of time now on transitions. So I'll set like a bar either side of a drop and just really make sure that the sounds hit as strongly as possible. And I spend a lot of time listening to these things, and then I'll listen to tracks on multiple different systems. I mean, that's not strange. Loads of people do that. And I think I showed on a stream previously that I'll very often group tracks together and audition them, and listen to the flow of the song and just see how the song feels just with certain sounds isolated. Is it still moving me in isolation if I've got like the drums and the vocal muted? Does the song still move me, or can I get more out of the song? I'll listen to tracks, that my tracks in that way, and that allows me to see, okay, maybe that synth line isn't strong enough, or maybe I'm relying too much on the vocal to be doing all the work and the beat's actually just a little bit shit, or I'll use a lot of these techniques to try and figure out what I can improve. Big Dog, what happened to the Buscando Money remix? I pulled it, but the beat's not dead. That's actually I've turned that into a remix of the track with Bonobo. So I've done a remix of that, and that remix has kind of like turned into that. So that's not dead. You'll hear it. It's better anyway. Do you think you need the best plugins to create the highest quality house music? No. You just need good ideas, good execution. I mean, there's so many different ways of making music, and so many different ways. It's just like a lot of these plugins just make a lot of those processes maybe a little bit easier, a little bit streamlined, or give it like, I just have like a different color to the sound of the plugin or whatever. But yeah, you can make stuff with anything. It's just like, you just need good ideas. They can be difficult to find. What are you on about? Some random Japanese brand. What are you on about?
People keep on asking about the socks.
Oh, you're okay.
Well, one time I don't wear the black book socks. Everyone has to ask.
Yeah. When you have ghost kicks or just kicks that aren't on the floor pattern, how do you put your bass line on top of it? Does the bass just not hit at the same time as the ghost kicks, or are you doing another side chain on it? That's another good question. Yeah, you want to make space for it. It really depends on the type of bass you're talking about. But yeah, you want to make room. One or the other's playing, or if you're playing both at the same time, then you maybe want to scoop off some sub from your bass to allow that kick to come through without it just becoming like a distorted mess. But you can just do that in isolation, so it doesn't affect the rest of the bass. Favorite saturation plugins to make your bass sound fat, like in Toxic? Overdrive. Saturation in also the saturator plugin in Ableton with let's have a look. Where is it? What's the saturator? Yeah, this one. In Signfold mode. Put it inside. Yeah. Is it in Signfold mode? I can't remember. Oh, actually, I'll do this. It's really bad, honestly. I some of these things I just can't remember. So, operator, instrumental. Sorry about that. Okay, so here is a sign without the saturator. And then with the saturator. Okay, now some of that can be volume, but let's just turn that down a bit. Hang on. It's subtle, but yeah, that kind of saturation works really nicely. I love the overdrive. I put the overdrive on loads of things. Heavy. What's the cardinal sin of EDM right there? What do you mean? Okay, so you need to balance how much saturation because it gets rid of the low end. Yeah, you can just saturate. You can just separate the frequencies on the low end and just saturate everything above like 100 hertz or 150. That's another way of doing it. What can I share about the Coachella campgrounds? We're helping put together the stage. It's going to be fucking sick. The sound is going to be phenomenal. It's just for the campers. I think the camping's sold out, isn't it? I think there's just some like silly VIP kind of packages available for like crazy money. But the rest is sold out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much fun. Hey, I would like to work in the music industry, preferably be involved in the touring side, but I don't know how I should reach any artist. Just with a DM, sounds to me like not enough. I mean, yeah, when you put it like that, you know, when you write it like that, it sounds like you haven't got a hope in hell. But if you've got certain skills or there's something that you can bring to the table or you have a certain passion that you can like show or kind of explain, then maybe there's a way to get, you know, to get involved. But at the end of the day, like, you know, there's not really anyone that's taking someone on the road just because they want to be on the road. It's expensive to take people on the road. And I mean, you'll notice, I mean, so many artists, you know, especially smaller artists, are struggling because of, you know, I'm sure everyone here has looked at a flight lately and realized how expensive it is to go somewhere, how expensive it is to stay somewhere. You know, you've got to have a function or whatever. But I mean, how you actually get into, say, for tour managing or things like that, that's like, that comes down to relationships very often. If you could just show you've got some organization skills and can be responsible, they're definitely qualities that are helpful for tour managing. So that might be, if they're the sort of things you can demonstrate, then you just got to try and figure out a way to become friendly with artists to a point where they can tolerate being around you for extended periods of time, because that's really the reality of touring. Nate's a problem. But right, what do you reckon?
I mean,
He comes on. He comes on the road with me.
the just wanting to go on tour isn't really the right question. It's what do you want to do on tour? Do you want to be in tour management? Do you want to be one of the front of house operators, whether you're a VJ, an LD, a sound guy? Do you want to be building stages? Like what? Start with what you find your passion in, and if it's something that's front of house related or stage build related, go to venues that are local. Like see if they're hiring crew. Just look around. There's a million VJs and LDs who are in all venues across the U.S. who would be more than happy to at least entertain you, like coming in and seeing this world.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for photography, it's like reach out to your local venues. If that's what you want to do, take some photos. Reach out to your smaller artists. You don't have to go for a Chris or a Sonny or one of the headliners. There's a bunch of local talent that you can be reaching out to and talking to sort of not just build your own career, but build something with them. I think that's really important. And like Chris said, at the end of the day, if you suck to tour with and you suck as a person, no one's gonna want to tour with you.
Yeah.
Which is shocking because I'm still somehow not fired. There you go, Chris. I'll let you rip on me for me.
I love Nate. No, Nate's actually Nate travels well. He doesn't moan. He doesn't. Yeah, actually, you don't moan. You know that. Not to me, anyway.
I do it internally.
Yeah, I know. But honestly, so long as I don't hear it, I don't give a shit. And then, it's sort of like being on tour with someone's kind of like can kind of like be like living with someone. It's not easy to live with someone. It's the same on the road, especially when you're tired, you're grouchy and like, it can be really, really tough. It can be really, really tough. I like this one. You go into certain sessions with a mindset of something. Example, you go into a session with the intention just to mix or just to sound design. Well, there's loads of different sessions I do now. So yes, very often I'll come into the room and I'm like, I want to mix such and such a song. I want to focus on these drums on a track that, I tested a couple of days ago and they didn't hit as hard as they could, but the whole idea of the song felt good, so I'll come in with a little plan on what I'm going to work on. But the other element is collaboration when I'm working with songwriters, singers, other artists, and I've done a lot of sessions, especially the last few years, where I work with someone that I work with someone that I don't really have any rapport with them, but I've got a session, I've got maybe 6 or 8 hours blocked off to work with this artist, and normally my approach is I want to get to know that person. I want to make that person feel comfortable, relaxed, and at ease so that they can feel comfortable to open up and create. And I spend quite a lot of time on, trying to do that. And I really enjoy doing it. It's really, really fun when it works. For the most part, it works. I really, really like working with other people. And my hope is that I'm going to be able to start showing you that, where I do some sessions and I share it with everyone. I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to speak on the mic when I'm doing these sessions as much as I do here, but I definitely want to do collaborations on stream. That'll be a lot of fun. And then you can get to see me trying to unlock an artist, so to speak. How do you feel about the influx of UK garage into the American dance culture? Sweet, it's a great genre.
Well, that Sammy Vergy UK artist video I sent you. Remember that one?
Yeah. That's funny. Well, I mean, good luck trying to be a Sammy Vergy. He's super talented. You ever plan on recording one of those track from scratch videos that are popular at the moment? What videos is he on? What is he on about?
I'm actually aware.
You got an example? You got an example of what a of what you mean by that?
I think just from start to finish.
Yeah, well, I've
Start
done
to
that. I've
finish.
done that on here. I've done that on here. Not as much, but yeah. Yeah, I've done that on here.
And the Yuma was built on this stream.
Yep, it was. Do you know what? I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today. Maybe not too long, but let's have a look at this serum. Let's see what this is all about. I do want to check it out. Being as successful as you are, who, if anyone, would be a dream collaboration still for you? Chemical Brothers, end of, boom. Chemical Brothers or The Prodigy. Childhood Chris would be unbelievably happy. I'm trying to think of like pop wise, like artists today. No, there's a bunch of singers I think would be really cool to work with. Probably like the really big artists. I'd love to do some with Billie Eilish. I think that'd be really fun. She's a great singer. Right, let's have a look at this. If I glaze over and I just disappear down in a sound design thing, I'm very, very sorry. Which I was threatening to do just then. I'm going to keep going through some sounds. Sorry, I just looked up the chat. This is the plugin that I like. Raw. This noise injection, so good. There's something nice about that. I'm just gonna build this out, see what the fuck comes of it.
maximum
I'm quite confident you're all sitting there thinking he doesn't have a fucking clue what he's doing. You might be right. However,
literally no one thinks that.
well, I'm definitely
literally
thinking,
no one thinks that, Chris.
I'm definitely thinking people might be thinking that. I've got a little plan.
Wait, Chris, before you get back into it, please, for the love of Christ, save.
Oh, don't worry about it.
maximum, 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 maximum.
Oh well, that sounded shit. I'm going to delete it.
Boo!
I'm joking. I'll save it now. I wonder what it sounds like if I put the bass in. Save this. What should we call it? Probably maximum. All right, I'm saving. Maximum 2025 streaming with me bitches on Twitches. That make you my bitches. Fuck. Done. I've actually named it that.
Maximum, maximum,
Booming.
maximum, 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 maximum.
Who just turned up?
Alex Norman music.
Alex Norman has been wanking. Everyone in the chat say that Alex Norman has been wanking. Chug, chug, chug.
Maximum.
Sorry, that was in Twitch chat. Nightlight on.
Maximum. 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 Maximum.
I know you're all waiting for the hat, but I'm teasing you. You can wait. You'll get your hat. Just calm down. Calm down.
Maximum.
Fuck, I could actually do like a bit of a switch here because it sounded like quite techno-y. If I switch to the clap, muted the shakers, completely changes the vibe. Fuck. Which route do I go? Fuck it. This route. Sorry, I've got like a million little ideas in my head. I just got to try and get them out of here somehow. And I'm also gagging for a piss, but I'm in the middle of an idea. So that's another tip. If you're in the middle of an idea, but you need to piss, squirm. You just got to fucking stay on the idea. Nate, pass the bottle. Joking. I like that switch up. I'm going to develop it now. Nah, fuck it. I'm breaking my own rule. I need to piss. Nate.
You press play, man. It sounds so good.
You have the floor. Ah, fuck it. I'll leave it on loop. I feel so much better after having a piss.
Chat is fucking amped.
Sweet. Hello, chat. Anyway, what do you think so far? I think there's a cool idea here. Definitely. Do you know what? I want to try something, but I have to mute you guys. I'm not going to be able to play it to you because I'd have to get approval if I can. I've got an idea of something from another track I want to throw in. Just give me a second. I want to try something. I will be back. Fuck, hang on. This one, right? So if I play that.
Yeah, press play and I can tell you.
Okay, so then I go mute. Sorry, I fully muted you. I tried the idea. It was really shit. It was really shit. So anyway, we'll come back to the normal programming. Okay, I need to build out this rhythm. That's pretty sick.
Maximum.
This is pretty funny.
Lethal is a perfect word to describe how this
Yeah,
sounds.
it's definitely a bit
This is
fucked.
lethal.
Let me just automate that in. That was a bit. Ooh. What do you reckon? From there. What?
Maximum hard on. So childish.
I mean, the fucking title of the title of the Ableton project is pretty childish as well. I'm streaming. Your mic's on. I'll turn the mic off. Send me some sounds. Mic's on now. Send me some sounds. Should I send you a clip?
Yeah, send me a clip.
Full build up?
Oh, okay.
Because you're that good. I get it. I get it. Right. Right. See if he sends me some sounds for that. All right. So I'm hungry.
I'm gonna order some food. You want me to heat up? Do you have any of those meals?
I ain't got any of them. I've got a salad downstairs. I guess I could have that. Just have it here. I'm tempted to just keep working. Fuck off. Live just crashed.
Please tell me you had saved.
You know I saved it. Stop
I
being
don't know.
Stop being a drama queen. You saw the name. It's funny because I haven't really been making a lot of banging club stuff. I've been doing really musical shit. That's weird that laptop's fucking heating up like that. I wonder if it's something to do with the update.
Maybe. I also don't know if we actually ever ran the laptop closed before.
Yeah, we have. I think we have. That shouldn't make a difference.
No, it does. There's big air vents at the base of the screen. So you can't notice it when the songs are open.
See if this worked. Everything's fine. Just one of the sounds didn't transfer well. Saving. Done. All right, let's try render it this time. Has there been any updates to Serum since it came out, or is it running pretty smooth? I'm fucking tired.
Maximum.
Okay, so you know, one of the things that I've always thought about with this song is I love like how suggestive the vocal is about it being the maximum of something, but I always felt like there could be more meaning, there could be more context to it. And I've never really decided on what that could be or what the subject could be. Kind of I feel like it could be like I just feel like there could be a lyrical, like there could be more lyrical context to this. where I could expand on the vocal somehow. So if anyone has any ideas for that, other than maximum breakfast burritos, you absolute donut, Nate.
Oh, donut at breakfast.
I mean, maximum moment is something, but that something is a little shit. Sorry, I'm tired of my filter's kind of my filter's dissipating. I mean, really, that's what it's about. That's what the maximum's about. It's kind of like being at it's just trying to figure out the right way to say that.
Counter argument. Do you need the words to be said? I feel like
No, you don't need it, but it's like sometimes, look, this isn't a released song. This is the time to explore the ideas. And if it's shit, you delete it. Gonna need a maxi pad once this drops.
Someone said like having like some kind of spoken word,
Yeah.
or like maximizing speakers, crank it. Like someone with like almost kind of like a Reese vibe even.
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian vocal.
Maximum currency. Let me listen again. Maximum Verstappen's fucking brilliant. That's actually brilliant.
Maximum.
Access
pretty cool. That's an option.
Max.
Right, mic's on.
Let's ditch the donk. Let's go with the acid line instead.
Go on then.
I'll stem it out.
Well, play it with the phone. Okay, that's cheeky. I like that. I raise you though. Make a fucking acid fill before it drops. Like something.
No, I did have something, but I deleted it. Well,
Check the sound I just put in. Check the sound I just put in.
Also, make it 136.
Is that what you just did?
Nah, I haven't done it yet.
Is this turning into an anti-up track?
Not yet. We've got to get it to 140 at least. Let me just demo all this out. But it's like...
I like that.
Like, just even another bass under that. Like some conflicting bass notes.
Send it over. I've got to go to Miami in the morning. Fuck.
You can have a great time.
Yeah, I'll have a great time. I just got to fly in the morning. Maybe I'll change my flight.
No.
I think you might regret changing your flight.
I'm
Get
joking.
on there, just stop being a wimp, you know. Just do it. Nobody on your stream wants to hear you moaning about getting on a flight.
Hey, how was I moaning?
It sounds like it's moaning.
It sounds like I'm fucking
I know you
flex.
will. I know where these conversations.
It sounds like I'm flexible.
Listen.
Fuck you, Loz.
Bomber clot.
Who's going to Coachella? If you go and you got to go see Chris Lorenzo. Try not to say anything. Try not to say anything. Don't tell a joke. Are you going to go see Chris Lorenzo?
You better. You will be pleasantly disappointed.
Yep, honestly, at the moment, it's looking like you might have at least 2 people in the crowd.
Incredible.
That's good.
I have absolutely fucked up here.
There's no Loz update. I'm just saying he's fucking playing Coachella and he's going to absolutely tear the ass off it. To be fair, here's a little story. The reason this whole campsite set came up was because I'd booked a hotel to come and just be there to listen to Loz playing, and Parisi. I want to see Parisi as well. So That's the only reason I'm going. And then Coachella found out and they offered me the campsite thing.
So you can thank me when we're there.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I've heard all the stuff that look.
Who's actually like going to the campgrounds? Who's in your stream chat right now?
There's a few of them, yeah.
Where?
A few of them.
Nice.
But I've heard what Loz is working on. Honestly, it's an absolutely banging 6 out of 10.
And honestly, that's a generous rating coming.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good. You know, the good thing about like a 6 out of 10 is you can have it on in the background. It doesn't quite capture your attention, but it doesn't fully offend you, you know?
What Lakers just described there is his upcoming album.
There is no album. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's somewhere in between elevator music and rooftop bar ballads. It's neither here nor there.
Oh, God.
Ignore the first one. I didn't mean to send that first folder. I don't even know what the fuck's in there.
Everyone's like, oh, my God. You know, like, I don't think they're used to like us talking to each other like this.
It's weird if we're nice to each other.
Yeah, I don't like being nice to you.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Mm.
Keeps you honest, though, you know.
Let's grab these files.
So what? It's just a standard loop that I've really distorted.
I would not expect anything else. Come on, give us a blast for someone on the stream. Come on, let's play someone over the phone. Like, give like 5 seconds of a beat that you're excited about.
I've got nothing.
That's fucking bollocks. You've literally not left that cave for 4 months.
Gonna have to wait.
Come on, show us your best 6 out of 10.
I've got loads of that. Look, if you want to see it, you're gonna have to go to the shop.
Oh, okay, fuck. That didn't work.
And if you're not gonna be there, then tough tease.
Right, let me try these samples. Hang on. You give me drums as well. I like it. How long's your build on the samples? Is it like 16 bars or 8 bars?
What do you mean?
You're automating up some reverb, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, so it's 24 bars. Or 24.
Oh, so right. One of the stems is a build up, and then the other one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, last ingredient.
Anti up!
Sorry, I've been not communicating to you guys very well. I'm on FaceTime to Chris Lorenzo, my partner in crime in Anti-Up, and we play stuff to each other all the fucking time. And we sometimes send sounds to each other, right?
Yeah, just through Dropbox, yeah, sounds or like beat ideas.
Yeah. That's shit. That's great. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I've been working on this on stream. I played it to him. And somehow we've kind of like sleptwalked into a little acidy thing because he just had an idea for it. And yeah, that's it. We're exploring it. You know what? It's pretty nice having unbelievably talented friends you can call for a 6 out of 10 idea.
You know what it is like? McDonald's is 6 out of 10, but it's the most popular burger joint in the world.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get this working.
Ante up!
Hang on, I've had an idea. Another one. All right, I'm asking Loz for this vocal that we were working on for the Anti-Up album.
Happy people.
Happy People.
All right, there we go.
That's going to work with this, isn't it? Am I tripping?
No.
We did. All right, let's see if this works. We couldn't decide if this was the shittest idea we've ever had in our lives, and we made pizza. So yeah.
There are the vocals. I can't remember what BPM it was. I'm taking these from Dropbox offline, so I can't even play them.
It was something like
126 maybe.
Nah, it was really.
This was a slow one.
Can you check the clip? We did make pizza.
I don't even know what the right clip is.
Hang on. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to try it. Okay. Fuck, if this works, this would be amazing.
Live well. Exercise. Eat in moderation. Inject yourself. Follow. Listen. Obey. Smile. Be. Happy people.
That
Live well. Exercise. Eat in moderation. Inject yourself. Follow. Listen. Obey. Smile. Be. Happy people.
What's that?
I hate that it works.
I know it's the stupidest vocal, but it's fucking brilliant. Let's see, I want to listen to the rest of it. What other dog?
You know, I do like Happy People before the drop though, like that.
Sounds great.
Just as the one hit like that.
Happy People, yeah. Hang on.
Live well. Be strong. Get better. Motivate others. Be independent. Be self-sufficient. Save yourself. Happy people.
All right, say that again.
You're gonna have to give some type of backstory behind this vocal. Because like, we were gonna put this on our Anti-Up album, and you know how social media, like everyone's on it, everyone's addicted, and it essentially just tells you what to do, how you live your life. You're getting your recipes from there, your gym routines, you know. And it's kind of like a play on the internet, and then how dark it can be, and how dark it can become, because the vocal keeps getting a little bit more outrageous.
Yeah, let's listen to the rest of it. This is really fucking funny. I've always wanted to actually finish this beat. Let's try this.
But yeah, it does. It works.
Hang on a second.
Even just that Happy People before the drop.
Yeah.
Stay compliant. Make more money. Motivate others. Commit a felony. Self-destruction. Hack the blockchain. Save yourself. Self-destruction. Hack the blockchain. Save yourself. Inject yourself. Happy people. Respect yourself. Happy people. Inject yourself. Happy people. Be strong. Get Be strong. Get better. Motivate others. Be independent. Be self-sufficient. Save
It's so fucking stupid.
It's like
Save yourself.
It's a fucking TikTok voice. That was always the thing that we were like, the whole idea, you know, like what Loz said, the whole idea was, we were kind of like trying to make a bit of a statement about the fucking stupidity of social media and how brain roddy it is. So it's just like, just giving a bunch of fucking weird instructions telling you what to do, which is basically what social media is doing anyway.
Do you know what vocal might go over it? Ain't a dance. He's saying it.
Yeah, I know the vocals, but
no one.
I don't know, man. I think it's like it was always like a bit of a.
Again, there's a reason why these aren't on the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, still fun though.
Live well.
Those drums you gave me are fucking sick. These ones.
Yeah, they just work.
Antiette. 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 Antiette.
Fuck, I'm tired. This is fun. Is Peekaboo still in here? I don't think we've met. Or have we met? I know we've got I know we're both tight with Sunny. Anyway, hi. How you doing? Oh. I'm actually annoyed that I've got to go to Miami tomorrow because it's like I feel like I'm rushing this a little bit. So, anyway, I'm fucked. I think, look, save. Saved. Yeah. I'll stream when I come back. What's on the master channel on this? Fuck all. The limiter. That's it. Oh yeah, thanks for the clap, Nate. I'm so out of it. Fuck. I'm going to bed soon. I don't know what's happened with Rumble. I mean, it's a bit old now, so. You know, it's funny. It's like, okay, this is something I need to say. Like the later, the longer I get into my career, the more I'm like writing. I've actually been writing more songs and stuff. You'll hear soon. All the bunch of stuff I've been working on the last couple of years, but I don't work as much on like the beats and like the straight club stuff. Probably some of a lot of the stuff that I'm more known for. I don't really work as much on it anymore because it doesn't hold my attention as much as it used to. I've just been enjoying working on other stuff just at the moment, and the hard thing is that I will work on this stuff, but I often work on this stuff a little bit after I've kind of formed the idea. I don't actually know what I'm trying to tell you here, but I actually don't know what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just kind of, the downside to working on this stuff is it can be fucking boring, like listening to the same shit over and over. But hang on, how long have I been working on that? 4 hours?
Like three and change.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, honestly, I probably wake up in the morning, hear it, and go bang, bang, bang. You know, that's what needs to be done. But yeah, it's really, really difficult to capture everything that I do on stream. I'm willing, but it's just a case of, okay, in the situation when I'm doing it, is there a camera? Is there a streamer set up? Blah, blah, blah. But we've been working on that. We have been working on that. So we can stream more of this shit. I really enjoy it. It's really, really fun having you lot. And it's like, I love the social media age now where we can just be filming this. What we got? A few hundred people in here? It's not that many, but then someone's going to clip some bullshit that I've done on here, and it goes to hundreds of thousands of people. It's super cool. It's really, really nice to see. It's been nice to see a load of the clips that have been taken from these streams so far, and how far and wide they've been going. It's really fun. So I'm definitely not streaming on a plane. That will be really shit. Marlon Lieber, one of my besties.
Send me a shout out so I can tell my family that Chris Lake knows me.
Yeah, it's pretty
Brazil.
funny. Pretty funny. Anyway, I'm gonna go get packed for Miami, and what's the weather like there? I bet it's fucking hot. Weather, South Beach. Oh, it's cold. No, it's not. 79.
Decent humidity. Doesn't seem terrible.
Raining Saturday.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to rain.
Am I outside? Is my venue outside?
Yeah, but we're not on until 1:30. I don't know if that's announced, but whatever.
Of course, I'll sign your sign. All right. Anyway, so the last bit of news. Anyway, so I'm playing in Miami on Saturday. I play Saturday, right?
Yes.
Playing Miami at the Toe Jam Backlot. That's a Black Book takeover. So doing that on Saturday. Then the following week, I've got one show in Vegas. I'm playing at. Where am I playing?
Hold, please.
Marquee?
Say Marquee?
Probably Marquee.
Yeah, Marquee.
Playing Marquee. Playing Marquee next week. Coachella the following Thursday. We'll let you know if I'm doing. I can't remember what the chat is about the after parties. If I'll do an after party. At Coachella on the Friday. I won't be doing anything else at the festival. And then we go to India for Under Construction. Me and Fish in Mumbai doing Under Construction India. Bollywood Boulevard. So yeah.
And Australia right after that.
Australia right after that. It's all on. It's all on. All right. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your patience while I was having a holiday. And catch you soon. Bye.